Hey, just want to do a quick shout out about this magnetic thermal insulated door curtain. Don't ask me to pronounce that brand name. So after shopping around on Amazon, looking at a lot of different products and having to do the double sticky tape and the plastic and the hair dryer thing, I got a big sliding glass door. Anybody that's walked past the sliding glass door in the wintertime knows you can really feel the cold coming off that thing. So I wanted to see if I could get something that would allow me to get out the door without ripping everything down. This has a magnetic center strip in it. It comes in various sizes. There'll be a link down in the description so you can go look at this yourself and see what your options are. This here is a 72 by 80 is the actual size. In a second, I'll go show where it installed on my door. But I just want to say I was kind of impressed. It wasn't very expensive overall. Wanted something I could take down in the summer if I wanted to. One of the challenges always is the double-sided tape sticking to your surface. It will pull off. They would have to use some sort of industrial adhesive that you would never be able to get it off if you wanted to, or it would raise the cost really high. I did use a staple gun and put a few staples in the corners to keep it from peeling. When I take it down in the summer, we'll see how it goes. But, I did use some alcohol and wipe off the door frame. My door frame around here is that engineered wood trim strips, but it was flat and a little bit rough, and I just stuck it down on there. But it's getting very cold here right now. The winds are blowing really hard. There's a feel-like temperature today of 29. My living room area, you definitely could feel the cold air coming off the door. And after I installed this, it was night and day difference. The room started to feel much warmer. When I walk up close near the door, you don't feel the cold air. The other thing I like, light will go through it. It's got like this pattern glass that makes it look like designer glass maybe. So yeah, let me walk out and show it around the door. Okay, so you can see right up here, if I can get the camera to line up right up along here is where I put the Velcro strip. That's where it's about a ½ inch. I had to cut the Velcro in half because it's 1 inch wide. But the magnetic grabs seem like they grab really good. They snap right back into place. Along here, I did have a little bit of extra, and rather than fold it around the corner and put the Velcro here, I just kind of let it rattle a little bit loose. And then because my door is a very small size, I just let it drape down to the floor there. And we'll see how it goes, but like I said, already I can tell a difference. I have some shears. I also have some thermal curtains that I can close over that. But yeah, the main goal was just to get this sliding door draft free. So far, I'm happy with the purchase. For what it cost, I think it's definitely worth it versus those hair dryer things with the cheesy thin little plastic. And then the big thing is we have to get out to the balcony, if it snows, and clean the snow off. And before I was having to unstick and restick. So yeah, I think out of all the options you have out there, I highly recommend this. Give it a shot.